수암도사. My son learned from me. He is a grandmaster now. He is testing in front of over 8 stand grandmaster. Why? Because we Harangdo have until 7 stand need all technique have. So finish 7 stand technique, then he is testing in front of a judge. So that is a true testing, not giveaway testing. So mostly out there, judo. How many technique you have judo? Do you know how many technique they lifetime practice? Judo, we have a 투기술 18 technique, but it's judo defense and offense and 38 technique plus 100 self-defense. So total around 140 technique. Lifetime they practice. When you go to first dan and the second dan for testing, and you competing with your higher degree, and because they give a certain year period. After your 2 years practice, then you can test. What you test, you try to competing second dan and 3 times win, then you can pass. Because you know more learn. Hapkido, you have many. Out there, 2 kind of Hapkido have. As you see, I'm the one of founder of Hapkido name, 1961. Because it's 1959 and Jihanje come to Seoul from Daegu rural city, and he opened to Yawara Dojang. He is not Hapkido Dojang yet. Then is one Kim Muong coming to is this from 1961 coming up, stay with Jihanje Dojang around few months. Then he opened the school Shinmugan Hapkido, and Jihanje changing the name and Seongmugan Hapkido. I mean, because my master not give permission, as you see, that's why I using is a Hwarangdo Hapkido and Proran. In Seoul, capital city, there's 3 school is biggest one have there, but other school is pretty small. Even that Taekwondo school only 3 or 4 school that time, 1961, because after is President Park take over country, and the military is dictatorship there. So is that time is all is very strong is military power there. So as that time is 1965 is President Park say to General Hong Choi ask to your unification Taekwondo name. So he put on to Odogan Taekwondo, but he is next name put on changing to 대한 태수도 협회. That meaning Taekwondo and 당수도, 공수도, and 숫자, and then put together around 6 months association made. Then they disappear and they put on to 대한 Korean Taekwondo Association developing. So that is 1965. Hwarangdo is 1960. April 17, I opened first school in the Seoul, Korea. And then the head, first martial art in Korea, modern style. But why now is pretty small? But this is small, we are sada small. I don't like is thousand out there using our name without any honor. Only I care for my next generation. For them, what I for make money and I give all sale everybody. There's my headquarter email, every day 100 email come in. How can I get the Hwarangdo certificate? I'm the is a tangsto certificate have something like that. So those kind of thing is I don't agree that. So that is a very important ownership need. That is you are the top masters is owner. And you wonderful individual owner have, what can I say? That great. That way go. But if you truly think you are jumping to martial art, martial society, and set up to good owner father. 합기도, you can say it's a 지한제 도준인. Because he is highest degree and he is the only one living reason now. Because all is Hong Su-han and Myung Wang-sik and everybody is his student. So he is deserved that. But I don't know how much he handling those things. You was meeting him, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you invite him?
I have a few times. He has not been able to come yet.
Oh, he lives in New Jersey.
Yes, sir.
Does you understand what is ownership?
Yes, sir.
Any need more?
No, sir. I think that was a pretty clear answer.
Yeah, this is a long answer, right?
One of the things that I saw in the documentary you did that was curious to me was why you decided to bring Farangdo to the United States. What was the, it seemed to me that with loyalty to country, with the strong foundation you had built in Korea, it was a big step. It took a lot of thinking for you to make that step to bring it here. Can you explain to us a little bit about what?
Yeah, that is a good question. I was in Korea and I did really famous milk Hapkido name. My school is a 68 school in Korea. All is under name is Farangdo Hapkido. So when you see in Hapkido style, they have a kicking and form, and then add to drawing all joint manipulating that. That is my Farangdo style Hapkido. Another one is 최영술 지한제 style Hapkido. Two kind of Hapkido. Two kind of Hapkido. One is no form, no kicking, no weapon. Those kind of Hapkido is Grandmaster Choi and Grandmaster Ji style. So that is have a two-way ball. Why? Because I is 1960 through 1962, we made is 한국 무술회, meaning is a 국술회, or 국술회 is different than 국술원 you see in America. 한국 무술회 is 국술회, in headquarters I got in Seoul and set it up. That time we meeting is around 5 master meet together and make a tour as In Hyuk-seo and one of the master go to Busan area and then Seoul area, me and my brother and one is Master Kim, and 3 people in Seoul area. So our association is strong built. Every year we have a spending lots of fund for the big demonstration in Changchung Sports Arena there, every year. Since 1966, and President Park see our demonstration in TV. So he asked, what is that martial art? Then he is a bodyguard, a chief bodyguard, Park Jong-gyu, say, I don't know, sir, find out. That is called Master Ji Han-jae, because he was teaching to those military soldiers for who is take over country. Those is people there, and then Master Ji teaching to bodyguard agents. So President Agency is he teaching there, Hapkido. So, and then call Master G and what is those style there? That is Kuksulhe, Hwarangdo, Hapkido, and then I know him. He say that. So, let me see. So, President called me. That time is Master G stopped by my school. Then ask my president want to see you. So we go meet him. Then he say, try to martial art association built on because Taekwondo I like sports. So under Korean Athletic Union and put it in Taekwondo together. And the martial art here, Hapkido, Bisul, Hwarangdo, whatever is all out there around the 14, 15 different martial arts in our country that time. 1966. So we are put it in together with chairman is put into chief bodyguard and president there. Jongdu Park, and then is other president we talking to Korean CIA and the high position people there, then he put it on there. Then is we have a big unification gathering union there, and one Congress is Chaji Chur. Last with President Park and bodyguard, chief bodyguard. That guy is Chaji Chur, and this guy and handling that. So I do disband to Kuksulhe, 1966. So we unification all this martial art is Korean Martial Art Association, and one other part is Korean Hapkido Association. So we are unification. Then after that, there's one thing there's no good in the communicate in people. Anybody come in and they say to degree them. I hate to those kind of things. Say degree them. Anybody. That's why is I made the name this famous in Korea. I this all throughout. No more. And then since 1968, I never using any Hapkido name. But this all Hapkido history they put in my name. And all under that corner down there. That I don't want any honor to Hapkido. I want to my Hwarangdo to honor to this world. That's why I'm Hwarangdo name with. 1972, some disappointment in Korea because sports in there is unification there under Taekwondo name, and this they go to in the Vietnam War and put it back, and many is growing. But this martial art association is actually is pretty slow. Because those in helpers too much high position. You know what I mean? So hard to myself can handling these guys. They can kill me one shooting gun. I never scare those kind of things, but those happening, that's I think is what I think that time in America. America does the best in the world country. They are really is many loyalty people there, because Korean War, American soldier come down for their country, die for their country. No reason, just die for their country. Wow, how nice! It's great honor. I want to go to America teaching those kind of person. So when I come here, first time the approach to military, Green Beret, Navy SEAL team, those kind of peoples. military soldier. That all officer are teaching hand-to-hand combat style there. One of my great is a messenger teaching there, and then also all spiriting. From now on, all is there is under people they learn. Still same is my skill learned there. So when they come out, they all teaching American is the mentality. Or I think that time is I can call Korea. Hwarangdo is standing in America. Throughout the world, I wanted to import to Korea. Because Korea, after I leaving, Korea all is schools slow down because they have loyalty but they don't have money.